What's up, everyone? I am Ernest Dove. This is the Dove Report. Let's talk Nolan McLean. Oh, in typical kind of Mets fandom, there's a lot of guys who already sudden, maybe he's not good. Now he's trash. He's a bust. Everything's falling apart because Nolan McLean is struggling. Now, I wanted to try to dive deep into some of the numbers as well as give my own thoughts, opinions, but give you the stats. You guys can make the decisions. Let me know in the comments if you agree, if you have more insight, better insight, because again, a lot of this is just my thoughts, just trying to use the stats, some of the behind the scenes splits as they are. Getting into it, obviously, overall, generally, maybe this is a thing. A rookie pitcher has opposing major league teams and batters figuring him out, having the book on him, and adjusting. Now, in the game, what are some of the things they're doing? Well, here's what some of the stats show. First pitch. On his first pitch of every at-bat, the opposing hitter's slash line, 382, 417, 735, 1152 OPS. What does that tell me as an opinion? Well, they know he has filthy stuff. Maybe the key is because of his command issues, he may be very often trying to get one over to start and get ahead in at-bats for a very good reason, because I'll state some of those kind of slash lines and stats later in the video. But they're tagging him first and foremost when he tries to maybe do the get me over pitches. Some of the stuff, getting to the end of things, when he has a full count on a hitter, opposing batters have a 443 on base percentage. So, rookie or not, young pitcher or not, when he gets to the full count, he's most often than not unable to get that getaway pitch to get the outs. Then we can state some of the obvious. He still has elite spin rate on everything he throws, for better or worse. And when he gets to 0-2, an 0-2 count, now I'm talking OPS. I'm not saying batting average. The opponent's OPS when Nolan McLean is ahead 0-2, 283 OPS. The at-bat is over when he gets to 0-2. Obviously, easier said than done to get to that position in a game. Then some of the other obviouses from based off what I just said. When the batter is ahead in the count overall, they're only hitting 241, but 241, 452 on base percentage when they are ahead in the count, 886 OPS. I think a lot of this, again, if he's not getting ahead quick, he starts falling behind, there's going to be more walks than anything else because he still is very filthy. It's hard to get a lot of hits off him in general. Then the opposite. When Nolan McLean is ahead in the count, these are real numbers. When he's ahead in the count, the slash line, 117, 140, 126 with a 266 OPS overall when Nolan McLean is ahead, when he's ahead in the count. Are there any other big differences last year to this year for Nolan McLean? Honestly, two of the key things, no. Walk rate, it is up, but last season, about 3.0 walks per 9. This season, 3.7. That's still higher. It could be considered somewhat significant, but not overwhelming. Same with the K rate. Last year, 10.7. This year, 10.4. Again, it's technically down, not a huge significant difference. So overall, my thoughts, Nolan McLean, folks, I still see him as an elite above average pitcher. Does this mean that we should kind of temper things down, calling him an actual ace, like a future Hall of Famer, versus just being a legit above average, solid rotation arm for the future? A lot has yet to be seen, but is he no longer considered an ace? We'll find out one day soon enough, but he still has elite stuff. He still gets his outs, still gets his strikeouts. When he's ahead, the at-bat is over. There's always going to be adjustment periods. Let's see. Even talking with some guys, even at maxmets.blogspot.com, they were even thinking, hey, the guy throws 5 to 6 pitches. Should they lower that a little bit? Why be so overwhelming as a rookie trying to throw 6 different pitches in a game? Maybe go 3 or 4 and try to dominate that way with the more consistent command. Is that something that you guys might suggest? Maybe less pitches. Should he avoid the get me over first pitch? Again, easier said than done, because if you do try to test the guy and he spits on one of those breaking pitches at the sweepers and it goes for ball one, we already know now from the slash lines what happens when the batter is ahead. This is the game of baseball. It's a game of chess. Overall, I obviously still believe in Nolan McLean. Bigger question, do you guys still believe in him? Do you see him as an SP1, SP2 long-term for the Mets? Do you see him as a very legit, viable rotation arm? Or do you think this is the beginning of the end for a very highly regarded pitching prospect? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys next time.